Good morning. A new day is slowly rising from the sky behind you, which gives me this lovely light in my face. A new week is started and we have, as always, lots of things to do. First of all, my nails. First of all, I would like to remove my nail polish, which is kinda almost half off, so yeah, doesn't look good. I need to refresh it. If you watched my last video, you will know that this week is going to be all about color palettes and mood boards. It just seems that people who has a specific color palette to the brand is doing better. As so many other people in this world, I would like to improve too. But how can I know what is right for me without trying different options? So that is what we're going to work with a little bit later. But first of all, I actually need to finish my start image for my last video because I am still trying out some new things to make it more interesting and more professional looking. So hopefully in the future I can collect more followers and more friends. I found this other YouTube video who used a front image of herself and then a more saturated background of her environment, and I really like that. So I actually did copy a lot of her start image, but of course with my face and the title of this series, which is my creative journey. As you can see, I have already done these different kind of lettering styles, and I'm also kind of trying to figure out the colors, which I think is hard now that I do not have a specific color palette for my image yet. So this might change in the future. Overall, I'm quite happy and I actually think it improved the image a lot. It just has some more depth in it and somehow just looks more eye-catching, which is so important in this YouTube world because we are so many who want attention. Before I start my color palette journey, I have decided to write down the key points of my image. So the idea is I made this page where I write down my key points of my image that I think it should be about, and then I judge whether or not I think it fits to the color palette I have done these specific days. So with that, I can hopefully find a result for what color palette I will go for when this week is over. And I really need to cut my bangs soon because this is driving me crazy. While I'm waiting for the dinner to finish, I've actually made 7 different themes that I can base my color palette on. These are all based on sides I feel I have inside me. So the first one is my inner feminine, calming and natural, blue like my eyes, fun and creative, professional, my pastel obsession, and my favorites in one hand. These I'm all creating on canva.com. It's free, so you can use that as well if you want to check it out. Then I went to Pinterest and searched for different color palettes to find all my favorites to help myself. And now I just have to sort them into the different categories and hopefully I can come up with 6 amazing color palettes and hopefully find the one and only for me through this weekend. So I have now chosen the ones I like the most. Now I just have to take it even further and really choose the only one color palette for my inner feminine for Monday. And it's quite hard actually. It's I don't know what to do, and I'm kind of scared to delete some of them because I'm scared that I will regret later. But here, just I gotta choose. So this is an honest show, and I have not gained any followers, and the number of likes and views is just slowly going down. And it feels terrible. And of course it makes me wonder, should I even continue? But I'm gonna continue. Why? Because I just have to. I believe I'm a fun person and I believe I have some values to share. Plus, I want more people to be honest and to see these frustrating times from the beginning where you was not famous, where people did not appreciate you, and the ones that keep watching this, damn, you're amazing. And you're the ones that makes my day. I mean, I'm that low in views now that I'm just I'm just honored there is even one. So you should take this as a really big, big thank you. Hopefully we can all sit here and laugh together, ha 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 ha, when more people are coming around and having fun with us. And a reason why I also didn't give up is because most YouTubers has used at least 3 years to build up an audience. I've also wondered if I should just go the way where I do all the popular things. I know it's great to help you, which I really want to, but most people want the help to follow the trend and follow what everybody else is doing, and I totally get that. But yeah, I'm just trying to break a pattern here and be honest and show the hard sides of life. And that's why I have chosen an even harder challenge, and I know that, but I still, to be 100%, maybe even 110% honest, I would say every time I'm honest about something negative, I seriously feel, here, that's it. They don't want to listen to me anymore because they only want happiness and rainbows. And I get that. I love rainbows, I love unicorns. I do not like to face the reality of life, but here I am anyway, trying to still a positive note. I still think I'm positive, but I'm also honest. And honesty is not all happiness. I also wondered if I should take contact to some of the more bigger YouTubers, but they are so busy with all their followers, and I get that, so I don't know what to do. I just have to pump myself with self-love and eventually, hopefully, have time to do the strategy when I have fully evolved the person I feel inside and attract people when I do something consistent. It seriously is a love and hate situation. So you better go out there and do something that you love, because it's gonna take time so you can at least have fun. I'm just saying. Oh well, time's running and I gotta go to work, even though I'm not sure I wanna go to work, but so today has just been such an awful day so far. I only feel tired and sad. So I think I just need to take a little break and listen to some nice podcast while drinking some tea and just relax and feel cozy, because in this mood I'm not going to make anything good. So I feel so much better now already. Overall, maybe I just needed a nap. Who knows? But I'm in the kitchen right now because I'm going to make pizza for tonight. I'm going to make the dough myself. The only problem I have is this mixer is really aggressive. I mean, even if I only turn it on one, I mean, it goes crazy. If it's on 1 or 5, it's the same speed. I mean, this is just the most aggressive mixer, and there is totally a default in this, but I'm not sure I can get a new one. And I certainly do not want to use money on a new one because I do not have that much amount of money. But I cannot put this in the bowl with flour in it and start it on this. I mean, it's gonna go everywhere, so I don't know what to do. Maybe I just have to hand mix it. I mean, so many people are still doing it, right? So why can't I do it too? Good morning. So it is now the next day. It was a really delicious pizza. So yesterday I was working on my different color palettes and I just was in the zone. And I had fun, it went great, and suddenly it was 2 a.m. I regret working till that late in the night? No. Okay, maybe. But that means that I only have the last color palette, my brand color palette, to do. So now I want to go over the color palettes I have done and discuss what I like and what I don't and what I want to take together in my final image. Okay, so I have now taken all my color palettes into one page so I can get some kind of overview. So my thoughts right now about my brand is I like to wear pink, blue, and I have a lot of green elements in my apartment. So should I combine that because this is what I live around? Or should I go with the more creative vibes and combine green for the natural and yellow for the more creative vibe? Even though I would never wear yellow myself because I'm too pale and no, it does not look good on me. Or should I just go with a total green combination and just go really classy and maybe a little bit uncreative, simple? I don't know. So yeah, these are just my thoughts going around over and over in my head. This I found out was just too exotic. First, I really thought I wanted some warm color because I see myself as a warm person. But after thinking what I wear and in the north and those vibes, the more cold colors fits better. And I don't know if I want to accept that. With the pastels, I found out if I use mostly pink, which I wanted to try, it was just really hard to make contrast. So I ended up instead with these violent colors, which makes it more, I don't know, if witchy somehow. And that's nothing wrong with that. It's just not a part of my personality. I also like this one a lot, actually, which is a quite different area than I have ever thought about, but I think it looks really nice. It has a big contrast and looks professional still, but it's missing a little bit about that natural feel. So many thoughts. So yeah, a lot is going on in my head and this is really a brain breaker for me, but hopefully I will come up with something that I can really be proud of. So I've actually come up with a color palette that I like a lot. This is quite me. But now the question, will it fit? Because I can see already now that there is not a lot of contrast here, so maybe it will just blend in together, but let's see. I really hope this works out because otherwise I don't know what to do about myself right now. So apparently it is working, you can do it, but I'm just not sure if it works for me. I mean, I'm actually not that drawn to it. Okay, I have to look at the other color palettes. Maybe the easy solution is just for me to change out all my clothes and just change the style and be one with my brand. That would be a transformation. And I'm not sure I love my brand that much. Okay, so the most ironic just happened to me. So I've decided to go with the one I did from the beginning. I made a few changes. I changed the background color for this text to an orange instead of a weird purple, and then I made the background more bluish instead of black, but overall the same, and I think I will just have to keep with that because this just makes sense for me, even though it just not fit my environment. But no matter what, this is the color palette that I found the most interesting and still kind of me, not too big of a different. So yeah. So after deciding the final color palette, I decided to do a yearly overview, even though I in the beginning didn't thought I would need that. But after just thinking about the year, I thought I needed this overview. So for instance, before I'm going to Japan, I would like to do some specific back and leg exercises because I have to walk a lot, and after that I would like to do some exercises with my candy, so hopefully when I get into university I can take my bicycle. So I really had a lot of fun and I really think it is looking neat, so I'm very happy I did this. And then I also decided to make a page for all my YouTube videos ideas, so I can just write it down whenever I feel I have something good for my channel. Good morning everyone. As you can see, I went a little more wild with my eye makeup. I'm not sure how much battery I have left, so I will make this quick. I have made this very lovely pin, and if it will focus. I created this lovely pin and I have no regrets about doing it. And I did sell some at the convention in Denmark, but I think it can do even better if I make a backing card. That must be the word. For this little guy. And I think I need to order that before I go to Japan in March. So that is something I also have to design. So I just got on Vistaprint because I want to buy some business cards for the backing cards for my pins, and I was just watching to see how much it costs, and I would love to have a vinyl banner for my convention. I just think it looks amazing when they have the stand and just the vinyl banner sitting there with the name and logo. It's just but yeah, that's another dream for another time. Okay, so standard business cards do not cost that much, but how thick do they have to be? Standard business cards are okay, but do they have to be thicker? I'm looking at other business cards. You can see I have mostly catnips. Love them, by the way, and they just seems quite thick. I don't know if Catnip used her own paper or if she ordered business cards. So I just found my own business card, which I designed 2 years ago, I think. Because of that, I'm even thinking about changing this because so much has happened since then. It seems a little thin, but okay. The only problem is I have no idea what thickness I ordered myself, so yeah. That's not a big help at all. So I actually really like this design, even though it's quite simple, and I love the gradient, but I'm not sure if it is a risk to do when it comes to business cards. I mean, it's not a painting, it's not a poster, so I'm not sure if it will get streaky or something, but otherwise I really love this design, but I'm not sure if it's safe to do it with this gradient. Okay, so I have ended up with a design like this, and I'm actually really happy about it. First I was like, meh, it's not the same with only 4 colors, but in the end I actually like it really much. And I just added the text Lucky Charm Unicorn because it is said that unicorns bring luck, so I thought that was a cute little note. Overall, I think this is going to be the design I'm going to order home, and then I just have to do the hard work of putting all my animal pins on there. But yeah, I'm really happy, and this always makes me so excited. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So I just finished filming my annual review, and I have finished making my moving vlog, so it just feels amazing. I feel amazing right now. I feel so productive, and I'm so relieved. I've also designed the backing card for my pin, so I now just need to order that. Look at this cutie. You cannot see it, focusing on my face, whatever. I'm so happy. I'm really happy, and I thought I wanted to show you because I have really shown some sad days and some frustrating days, and I really need to show these happy moments where I want to dance, I want to run. I have so much energy in me, and this is awful for the camera, but yeah, just I keep saying just whenever I get happy. I need to stop saying just. So now I think I will reward myself by watching some TV and just relax and maybe eat some ice cream. That sounds really good. Even though I actually have to eat dinner in around
an hour, but who cares? I'm gonna eat ice cream because I want to eat ice cream and because I'm so productive. I deserve it.
For this Saturday, I'm going to visit my parents so I can have some quality family time. This means that next time I see you, we are going to discuss the weekly review. Okay, so it's actually Monday right now because I ended up staying at my parents' home until Monday morning because we have some kind of little storm outside and I didn't want to take my bicycle home, so I ended up staying. Which was really nice, and I really think it made me relax more than I normally do at my own home. Okay, weekly review. I feel I do this a lot. So I managed to do eight color palettes, I think, and I really think I learned a lot. I forced myself to do some color palettes out of my comfort zone, and some color palettes I may not thought was the right fit, but I tried anyway. Some was a fit, some was not that much of a fit, but overall I learned a lot. I've also finished a course about color theory, typography theory, and photograph theory. I actually didn't thought that basic theory about color and typography could be that important, but I feel so much better now. I feel so many things are more clear. I feel that my yoga is slowly getting less and less and less and less, so that is something I really want to bring back. I can also feel it in my body that is just more stiff and sometimes hurt, and I have got headache and all of that, so yeah, not good. And this is just a perfect match because in the next week, which actually is this week, but let's just don't think about that, is all about love, Valentine's. So I really want to embrace the self-love and the focus on oneself in this or next week, you know what I mean. So thank you so much for watching this week, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!